Hello, I'm Father Joe Gambala, pastor of St. Malachy Catholic Church in Sterling Heights. Welcome to Saint of the Day. Today is October the 4th. It's the feast day of St. Francis of Assisi. St. Francis of Assisi was born in 1181. He was the son of a person who dyed cloth for a living, and his father had a very good living out of this. Consequently, Francis was never deprived anything. He had nice clothes, he had nice food, he had servants, he had a good life. But like the young men of Assisi in this time in the Middle Ages, they were called to go to war against the following town, and St. Francis decided he'd have the life of a soldier. So his father bought him shiny armor, and off to war he went. Well, he was wounded, and wounded rather severely. Had to come home and spend a long time convalescing. During his convalescence, he was attending Mass at the church in Assisi when he looked up at the cross, and Jesus spoke to him from the cross and told Francis, "Rebuild my church." And Francis felt that was what God wanted him to do with the rest of his life. Now, Francis thought immediately about a broken down church that lied outside the town, so he decided to give up all of his wealth and everything that he owned and go out to that broken down church and brick by brick and stone by stone start to rebuild it. And a number of the other young men in the town, especially those who had fought with him in battle, decided that maybe they too were called to the same. So they joined him, and they began to rebuild that town. This caused quite a consternation among the town elders, who went to the bishop to complain about this. But the bishop said, "How can I stop people who are rebuilding God's church?" Francis and his companions decided to go to Rome, where they walked on foot without shoes all the way from Assisi to Rome, to ask the Pope for permission to start their new order, and the Pope granted it, thus founding the Franciscan order, an order that spans the globe, that's founded many universities, that's founded many soup kitchens for the poor, that has dedicated themselves to, especially to those who have the least and who are in need of the most. And so the Franciscan order is with us today, started by a man who opened himself to God's calling to rebuild God's church.